Mumenso muba kwati ni mpiripiri bakubikamo lo mumiona nishine chifine chayamba ilo muchifuba fye bantu fyangoleni ulepema kwati chushe cholepema tulomfo ubisana nako mukoshi yefe nga muno mnyisu.
UK companies could be a force for good around the world, but for too many of the world's poorest people, the story is very different. Tradecraft Exchange met Angelina and her community in Zambia in 2015. They live in the shadow of one of Africa's biggest copper smelting plants. But instead of reaping the benefits of investment, they are plagued by sulfur emissions from the plant. The gas is known locally as Center. It causes breathing problems, blights crops, and damages housing.
Center yadileta ko finfurunganye fingi mlife yesu. Pantu nga mwati mmone kuno sana kule mwone kwa bati kuti twalime fintu. Badi fintu tafimena bwino nga yaisa afuma fefirani shifintu fyesu ifye fyapya filana ngunatu byala.
Eba yaishire ifuma. Naishire bula fye kanikati funa kwete funa fina ifimbile finchire ni jipita paka naisa afika kuno kusaidi.
The copper plant is owned by the multinational company Glencore, which is listed on the London Stock Exchange. With British companies on the hunt for new frontiers to exploit for profit, stories like these are still too common. Some make headlines, but many more remain untold. In Liberia, one of the poorest countries in West Africa, the UK company Equatorial Palm Oil have left a legacy of broken promises and shattered lives.
EPO is a very high school here, my child can benefit. It paid a role, I can benefit. But when we ask them about a role, even about we have our own school here, we ask them to help us with seat, chair. They say they can't give it because we don't give land.
EPO signed an agreement with the Liberian government, saying they could develop palm oil plantations. The people who had been living on the land for generations were nervous, and with good reason. One local man explains what happened.
EPO forcibly came in. They came in where we armed men. I look from the sportsmen at that time when we left from here to go and meet our lawmaker in Bikeno, our city in Bikeno. We went there, I was the sport person. We were going and we were flocked on the way.
Despite this, some communities were still interested and agreed to sell their land in return for compensation, employment, healthcare, and education. A list of the huge rewards promised by EPO for clearing the land is still visible, but the promises EPO made have been broken.
We have nothing. We promised a job opportunity. No job, as I told you earlier. Our people here, one person not employed. You see anyone that come in town here, they are jet contractor. You are on a contract or basis. They can sack you anytime.
The palm oil industry is worth $60 billion globally. The people of Gobeni town talk of being pushed off the land that could have sustained them for life and left with just $100 or less. Around the world, UK companies are damaging people and the planet in pursuit of profit, and they are getting away with it. Please call for a new law that would help stop this abuse. Add your voice at www.tradecraftexchange.org.